Hello beautiful people, this is Unfiltered Glow. My name is Paula and today I'm going to be chatting to you guys about the first step in any skincare routine, cleansing. Let's get into it. So guys, I use the double cleansing method. It's essentially a method that I came across on K-beauty blogs a few years ago and I've been using that method. It's exactly what the name says. It's washing your face twice, and it's really great at making sure that I remove all the oil and dirt and impurities that accumulate on my skin throughout the day. So typically my first step in my cleansing routine is an oil-based cleanser. So I know a lot of people with oily skin get quite nervous about using oil-based products on their skins because they either think that it'll clog up their skins or that it'll make their skins even more oily. But that's really not the case. I have oily skin and I use oil-based products all the time and they work for me. So think about it this way: as like attracts like, oil absorbs oil. So it's really a great way of making sure that you remove all that excess sebum that accumulates on oily skins throughout the day. The second step in my cleansing routine is a water-based cleanser. So I use different water-based cleansers at different times depending on the season and what product I'm trying out. Sometimes it'll be a cream cleanser, sometimes a gel cleanser. It really depends. So for those of you who are on a budget and you can't afford to have two cleansers, it's really fine. You can still use the double cleansing method. There are three things that you can do. The first thing is you can take your water-based cleanser and use it twice in your cleansing routine. So use it as a first step and as a second step as well. The second thing that you can do is you can get yourself some micellar water. So there are so many drugstore brands that have micellar water in their product ranges at different price points. So just find one at a price point that is affordable for you and get it for yourself. So micellar water is effectively oil molecules that are suspended in water. It's really great at removing makeup and dirt off of your face, and because it doesn't contain any alcohol, it won't dry out your skin. So it's a really great product to use as a first step. The third thing that you can do is you can use an actual oil on your skin. So use any kind of oil that agrees with you. Olive oil, avocado, coconut, sweet almond, jojoba oil, whatever oil works for you, use that. Take a cotton pad, put the oil on and just swipe over your face to make sure you remove your makeup and your sunscreen. Now there are two things that I would caution if you're going to be using an actual oil on your skin. The first thing that I would caution is please make sure that you use a cold pressed unrefined virgin oil, just to make sure that it's as pure as possible and that it's from a reputable supplier, because you are going to be putting it on your skin. The second thing that I would recommend is, because oil is really hard to wash off even with lukewarm water, just make sure that when you go in with your second cleanser that you really work it in to make sure that you remove that oily film that tends to stick to your face when you use an oil on your skin. So regardless of your budget, you can still use the double cleansing method. It's really a great way of making sure that you remove all those impurities off of your face so that the products that you're going to use after your cleansing step can penetrate into your skin and work more effectively for you. Please remember that sunscreen is quite a heavy product because of all the UV filters that are used in the formulations. So it's really important that if you use sunscreen to wash your skin twice. So double cleansing is really great if you use sunscreen, and hopefully all of you guys out there use sunscreen regardless of the climate where you live, because it's really an important step in any skincare routine. So onto oil cleansers. The first oil cleanser that I'm currently using is this hand skin pore cleansing oil. This is not available in South Africa, so I ordered this from the So-Called Lamb website. I'll put the links to all the products that I'm going to be discussing in this video down below so you guys can check them out. But what I really love about this one is that it's got polyhydroxy acids, which is great for exfoliating the skin and evening out the skin tone and skin texture. I got this for $25 from the So-Called Lamb website. It's 300 ml, and a bottle this size will typically last me about 5 to 6 months because I only use this once a day in the evenings. So the second oil-based cleanser that I've been using is this Drunk Elephant Sly Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. Really great product. I got this from Cult Beauty. So it was £20 excluding shipping and customs charges. It's 110 grams and it lasted me about 3 to 4 months. As you guys can see, I'm clean out of this product because I've been using it consistently. It's a really great product. The other thing that I really love about this buttery balm cleanser is that it comes with this spatula on the lid so that you can scoop out your product so that you don't get your fingers in there and get germs into your product. So really, really great one. Love it. The third oil-based cleanser that I use is this great balm called Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. It's from Vanilla Co. It is a Korean product, so I get this from the Sokot Lamb website. It is a butter that turns into milk when you emulsify it with water. It's very similar to Drunk Elephant, but much cheaper at $19 for this 100-gram tub. It also comes with a spatula for scooping out the product so that you don't get germs into your product. So really, really great one. The fourth and final oil-based cleanser that I use is this cleansing balm from the Body Shop. It's called the Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. It's also a balm similar to the other two that I just showed you. As you can see, I'm almost finished with this one. That red streak that you guys can see in there is I had this really stubborn matte lipstick on my lips that I just couldn't get off with any other cleanser. So this is what got it off. It just melted that completely off. So really great product. It's available from the Body Shop for 230 Rand for this 90ml tub. What I don't like about this is that it doesn't come with its own spatula, so you do have to get your fingers in there, which is not great. So onto my micellar waters that I use. The first micellar water that I use is this one from Garnier. This pink one is actually for sensitive skin, although I don't have sensitive skin. It's 400 ml and it costs about 72 Rand for this 400 ml bottle. I'm not really sure how long this has lasted me because I don't use it every day. I typically use it if I'm traveling and I don't have access to water, or if I'm just lazy to do a double cleanse with an oil-based cleanser, or if I've run out of oil-based cleansers and my order hasn't arrived, then I'll use this as a first cleanse. But on the bottle it does say that for 400 ml you get 200 uses out of this, so this is a really great one. The second micellar water that I've been using is this one from Pond's. It's called the Pond's Pimple Clear Micellar Water. This is actually a sample that I received in a gift pack. That's why it's this tiny 100ml version, but you can get the full size 400ml bottle for 55 Rand at your local pharmacy. And I actually prefer this Pond's one to the Garnier one that I just showed you because this leaves less of a residue on my face. So onto my water-based cleansers. Unfortunately, I've completely run out of all my water-based cleansers. The only one that I have left is this one from Fresh. So Fresh is a US brand. This one is called the Soy Face Cleanser. I normally get this from the Cult Beauty website, but this one I got while traveling. So this is a special 20th anniversary limited edition size. So this is 200 ml, but you can get a 100 ml bottle from the Cult Beauty website for £30. What I really love about this cleanser is that it's really gentle. Sometimes I actually use it twice in my double cleansing routine, so I just really love it. It's been enriched with soy protein, which is great for maintaining skin elasticity, and it just really feels great on my skin because it doesn't strip my skin. It's so hydrating, and I just really love this one. So Unfiltered Glow is not just about glowing on the outside, but it's also about glowing on the inside. So the word of God says in Psalm 119 verse 9, "How can a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed according to your word." The word of God really is powerful and active, and it cleanses us. It replaces fear with faith, and it transforms us by renewing our minds and our thought lives. So just as you take the time every day to cleanse your physical body, also take the time to cleanse your soul by spending time in the Word of God, studying the scriptures, and just let the Word of God wash over you. And you will begin to see that that inner glow will radiate to the outside. And that's a wrap for this week. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next week, stay moisturized and stay blessed. Mwah.